All right. Really appreciate everybody for tuning in. My name is Law Nation, LAW Nation. Hit that subscribe button, follow this channel if you want more football content and beyond. All right. So we just did the live stream of the NBA game. Shout out to everybody who participated in that situation. We got a lot of other things that we're going to do in the future. Me, Big Game James, and Scott Walker still with the new field. It's going to be fantastic. Trust me, mark my word for it. Three things I want to talk about. Of course, off the jump, I know Doug Pederson got the COVID situation. He may be out for like a week or a week and a half or 2 weeks, whatever it may be. We hope that his health and his strength can come back. We hope that he does not spread the virus to any of his loved ones. And trust me, I'm always with the mindset if I want everybody at their best, right? And hopefully this does not set back any of the NFL teams as relates to the Eagles and beyond, right? So that's just how protocol is. And trust me, we want him to be healthy. With that being said, I think that he was asymptomatic or something like that. Wasn't showing any signs of high fever and beyond. So he should bounce back. Remember, the virus is not a death sentence. Let me repeat, it's not a death sentence. I don't want people to think that just because you get it, you're going to die. No, there are other alternative things that they are trying to figure out so that this thing can be, I guess, eradicated or what have you. And not to be sensitive to those who caught it, those who witnessed loved ones to pass away from it, not to talk about those things, not to be, I guess, insensitive to those things. So I just want everybody to be healthy and be wise. Still wear your mask, wear your goggles. They want you to wear goggles now, right? Wear your goggles, wear your mask. Do all what you can do to stay healthy in 2020. Next thing I want to talk about, speaking of coaches, Mike McCarthy, he had his pretty much opening interview to the public or to the media. They were able to tune in and listen to what he said. And one thing that I took away from the short snippet that I was able to hear and see, he said everything will be about winning. Let me repeat, everything we do will be about winning. Everything will be about winning. Now, I want people to go and try to find clips from the last 13 years that this particular last year's staff and beyond said that, that is new to me. Everything is about winning. And I do know that people are going to say, well, wait a minute, Law, wait a minute. That is what all coaches say. Well, I like it because this is what this coach is saying, and this is what this coach is trying to tell everybody. Everything we do will be about winning. Not political, not, hey, favoritism. It's about winning. I know a lot of people are going to say, no, Law, wait a minute. They just got rid of Brett Maher, right? And they got rid of the other guy. I forgot, not Brett Maher, the Kyle Forbath. I'm sorry. Kyle Forbath. They got rid of Kyle Forbath. He was perfect, 10 for 10, what have you. They got Greg the Leg. And trust me, when you think about it and look at everything, it was a short sample of a resume for Kyle Forbath. Although he was 10 for 10, I think that was his official record. I don't know. You guys can stat check it and all of that, or fact check it, right? Don't come from me, Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, right? Fact checks, but it is what it is. You only can have a limited amount of players on the roster. So I'm thinking that the way they rolled that thing out was like, hey, I don't want our mindset to be like, we got to win it by the legs of the kicker, right? I want our mindset to be like when we get into the money zone, red zone, green zone, it's about scoring a touchdown. It's nothing to do with kicking the field goal, right? I think that last year, and when we had Dan Bailey, for crying out loud, I think teams that we were coaching under, well, Jason Garrett's staff, they got comfortable with saying, okay, it's automatic that we get 3, right? Want our mindset to be like when we get on our side of the field, it's time to score, baby. It's time to punch that thing in. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how they probably looking at it. So, with that being said, the other thing, players opting out. Will that be a situation? Will that be I guess we can look at it and say, is this best for the league to push it back? I guess they pushed it back for a few more days to give the players an opportunity and a chance to say, this is what I really want to do, or this is not what I want to do. Now, this is the thing. I don't like any of the players being painted into the corner. We know that this situation, whereas you got to protect your family, you got to protect your loved ones, you got to protect your health. When you're healthy, you're wealthy, and that just goes hand in hand with everything, right? And we can't look at it and say, well, this guy, he's not macho, he's not this, and he's not that because he didn't put his body on the line to play football. Now, I will say this. Just like they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, one man's missing opportunity is another man's opportunity as well. Meaning that Jameis Olawale, he looked at it and said, hey, family to me, or my personal health to me, is everything. Just like other players around the league, is everything. I can't get my health back. I can figure out other ways to make money. So I'm going to opt out. Now, that brings in chances and opportunity for Saywu or Siwu. Y'all help me out. He's going to be wearing number 45, the fullback. Well, it looked like a linebacker, but the fullback for the Dallas Cowboys. Undrafted, rookie, what have you. Catches the ball out of the field, got good feet. The brother got good feet, and he got some quicknesses about himself. On his Instagram, whole different story. Total different chapter. You know, he's looking at it like, hey, this opportunity right now is too sweet for me to give it up. And I want to take full advantage of that. Think about this. He's probably looking in his mind saying, man, I have an opportunity to share the backfield with Ezekiel Elliott, to share the backfield with Tony Pollard. And after they do their work, I can do mop-up duty. Let me repeat, I can do mop-up duty. So that is very important. That is wise because he's looking at it like, hey, if I could just isolate myself from my family for what, 4 to 5 months, at most 6 months, I can make a lifetime money. Some people got to look at it those ways, right? Some people got to look at it like this is the sacrifice that I'm going to give for not just me, but for my entire family. Because I can catch this virus anywhere, working at Walmart or being on the city bus or what have you. But doggone, I can't make this amount of money, doing those jobs. And that's how he may be looking at it. He may say, hey, I don't know. He could be a financial major and say, okay, I'm looking for a job. And he can probably get a job at Bank of America or something like that. He said, man, I got to outweigh my options, basically. And I want people to say, I'm telling people right now, I do not want people to look at it because I said that statement before. And somebody said, hey, Law, why are you always talking down on the minimum wage folks? No, I'm not talking down on them. I'm not talking bad about them. I'm just talking about the opportunity and the chances that this brother got right in front of him. And it's up to him to take advantages of those situations, basically. So with that being said, Doug Pederson, yes, he got the corona. I'm just rehashing everything that I said. They're going to put him in isolation for a few weeks or what have you, a few days, however it goes. And on top of that, the new philosophy with the Dallas Cowboys with Mike McCarthy. I love the fact that he said everything we do will be about winning. That's a valuable statement. And that's like a marker, a head, I guess a place where you can really say this, a motto or a line to live by. I love it. And trust me, trust the process is really good. You still got to trust the process. But within the confines of the Dallas Cowboys, everyone have a reason, right? Y'all know the rest. But results are what matter. Everyone have a reason, but results are what matter. Let me repeat. Everybody have a reason, but results are what matter. And we got to be about their results. And the results is winning the game. It does not matter how you win as long as you win, baby. And on top of that, take advantages of your opportunity on both sides of the coin, whether it be being there for your family or trying to earn those remunerations by playing on that football field. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this content, tell a friend, neighbor, foe where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. And shout out to those who support this channel. Shout out to those who sat down 3 hours when we did the play-by-play with me, Big Gabe James, and Skywalker, man. It was great. We did the game. Shout out to the Mavs, although they lost, but shout out to them. And shout out to the Suns for winning, what have you. But we're going to continue to do more things like that. And honest feedback, baby. Honest feedback is all that I'm asking. Just post it down below. Post me your thoughts, good, bad, happy, or sad. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.